So, you're thinking about working in sales? Big trouble. Today I'm going to share with you 5 reasons why you shouldn't be working in sales. And if you are working in sales and you're watching this video, then more for you. You probably experience all of these on a daily basis. Number 4, that's the big one. Reason number 1 why you shouldn't be working in sales: rejection. Rejection, rejection, rejection. And I know that you hear so many stories about how Michael Jordan got rejected from the basketball team, or J.K. Rowling got rejected from 37 different publishers, but that's only 37 times. How would you feel about being rejected 37 times in a day? Working in sales is one of the hardest jobs because rejection is probably one of the biggest parts. You get rejected again and again, over and again, and you're still expected to get up and keep fighting. Is that something you could do? Reason number 2, lack of stability. So what I mean by that is inconsistent income. You could be on top of the world, you could be the top biller, you could be smashing it out of the park, 500% of quota or target, and then guess what? Next month, you have an awful month. It all goes downhill. The boss calls you into his office and says you were doing so well, but this month I'm going to give you a check for £0. Unfortunately, you've earned nothing in commission. With a sales job, commission is a huge part of the money you take home. So if you want a job that's consistent and predictable when it comes to earning, don't choose sales. Number 3, there are endless skills to learn. Are you ever truly a master? Well, you can be very, very good, but it takes a lot to be a master. It takes a lot to be a black belt in sales. There is always work to be done. From skills like listening, to questioning, to mirroring, to labeling, to cold calling, to prospecting, to copywriting, all of these different things, sales and communication and mindset, there are many different sub-skills that fall under that. How much time are you willing to commit? If you think, oh, I'm an extroverted person, I'm a chatty bloke, I can speak to anyone at the pub, I'll be alright at sales. You have to realise that sales is a very hard skill to crack, and it requires a lot of love and a lot of attention. Number 4, the big one, interrupting strangers. When you were younger, you were told, don't interrupt busy people. Now, most salespeople are given a CRM and a phone and told, ring these people up and see if they're interested in buying our product or service. But the pathways in my brain are saying, don't interrupt busy people. How can little old me ring somebody up and just interrupt them? Hiya, it's Jack here, I'm interrupting you and I'm ruining your day. It is a very hard skill to learn, and you have to rewire your brain and your thought processes. Interrupting busy people, that's one big reason why you shouldn't be working in sales. Number 5, limited control. If you're watching this and you've got a pen or paper nearby, draw a circle and think about, when it comes to sales, what is actually in your control. Probably your tonality, your mindset, your demeanour, the questions you ask, possibly. It starts to get to a point where you're actually not really in control of anything, and the prospect is kind of going to be the decider. So there are only certain things that you can decide and only things that you can do, and that is why it is a big old fun game of prospecting. You lose control, so you have to have no attachment to the outcome. And that is my 5th reason why you shouldn't be working in sales. Obviously, they are 5 big reasons why you shouldn't be working in sales. If you're still with me at this point, you're probably banging on your keyboard and saying, but Jack, I reckon I can deal with it all. I want to work in sales. If you can overcome all of those things, then you will be brilliant at sales. Sales is one of the hardest jobs in the world because it's rejection on a daily basis with so many factors that are out of your control, and you have to rewire the whole way that you think. But if you think you can do that, you go and get them, Glen Coco.